Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to FF14 Heavensward. I have been a little, unfortunately, preoccupied, so I haven't had the chance to do any proper FF14 recording for a while. Long story short, I got myself a shot of science courtesy of the old C virus vaccine, and it dropped me like a hammer. Yeah, this was the second shot, so I was in no way, shape, or form to record. So thankfully, I was smart enough to do a little pre-recording of Village. So that's kind of kept me afloat for the last couple days. But I'm back over it. I'm fully vaccinated, everybody's happy. And we can finally get back to the Heavensward storyline. Although technically, the Heavensward storyline is over. We are through the Dragon Song War, but we still have 2 patches of content left. What's up with that? Well, there are loose ends to tie up, and these last 2 patches also will start setting up the story for Stormblood, the next expansion. So let's get started with Promises Kept. Master Let's Play, you are come at a most excellent time. An invitation from a truly prominent personage was delivered to the manor just a short while ago. Would that you had been present to receive it, but in any event. Sir Emmerich de Borel, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and Viscount of House Borel, cordially invites Master Let's Play to dine with him at his estate. I mean, you could have just come over and said something. You didn't have to make a formal invitation of it. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when the arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalized. Oh, I see where they're I see. There seems to have been some confusion here. Of course, the intervening moons afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, 'tis plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause to delay. What say you? I mean, obviously I'm going to accept, but I haven't the foggiest what to wear. Any thoughts? To be honest, I'd rather not. Yeah, I haven't the dude, I'm just going to go as is. I mean, this is me we're talking about. Indeed, who would not? You will forgive me if I seem envious. I shall send word of your acceptance to Boar Manor at once. When you are ready, pray report to the Astrolochium. They will have someone escort you the rest of the way. So our first quest is to have dinner with Emmerich. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, this seems like a pretty chill quest. Especially after the last main story quest we had. Whoo boy, taking on Nidhogg, signing the peace treaty. Yeah, good times all to be had. This must be his place, House Borel. Greetings and well met, Master Let's Play. I have the honor and the privilege to serve as head steward of House Borel, though admittedly our staff is somewhat smaller than those of other noble families, being countable on one hand after all. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a man of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment's respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I am sure, but for this day, we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity. Shit, man, I'll raise 2 glasses to peace and prosperity, 1 in each hand. Oh, man. Oh, wow, Emmerich in casual clothes. I haven't seen that in ever, I think. Also, damn, that looks good. Making me hungry. I think I'd learn. Don't record on an empty stomach, but hey, I want to get this done.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
Dude, you don't know the half of it. There are nights I still wake up in a cold sweat from those Moogles. It's cool to see these two just chatting, hanging out, sharing stories, sharing nods.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
Such is the life of a politician, my friend. Oh. Refill? No refill. The Warrior of Light cannot get sloshed. Now, the Monster Hunter. Oh, dude, that man can put him away. This guy's just pushing the wine on us, is now. I'm always a little wary of people putting weird stuff in my drinks anymore. Still have, my guy's face is like, oh shit, what's he putting in my drink?
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
That is true, but she ain't over yet. Not by a long shot, though perhaps a bit long for my liking. Why not join me on the next? Wasn't all sunshine and lemon cakes, that's for sure. Yeah, we've had some rough times, and no, that was not a nod.
Nor would I presume to imply otherwise. Neither I nor any man alive can truly understand what you have endured, and I cannot say with any confidence that I would have acquitted myself as well under the circumstances, much less grown stronger for it.
Lost in thought again.
By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform.
Yeah, and now it's up to you guys to really build it up and make it work.
The formation of the Republic is but the beginning. For it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past.
That sounds really noble.
I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success. That I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead?
I gotta say, that was a pretty badass moment. Oh, really? I really expected a nod there.
The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late.
Interesting.
As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind.
Ah, and what are you thinking there?
Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all. And it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect.
Oh, don't worry. That is hands down part of the job description.
The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
Dude, no need for the thanks. I'll enjoy them, but no need for them. Oh. Ah, good, there wasn't anything funny in it this time.
May I ask a personal question?
Oh?
Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
Damn. That... I don't know. Crap.
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
And I don't even get to give an answer.
News from House Volton.
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay.
Ah, crap. Ah, some things never change.
Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
Duty calls, Emmerich, duty calls. Sorry.
You must go to them, my friend. And I shall go with you.
Okay. I mean, I'm definitely not going to begrudge that. So what maiden was Thancred?
Every ending marks a new beginning.
That is not Ed's voice. Also, I saw that random nod you were trying to sneak in game.
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn. As did he.
He who? He, me, perhaps?
Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's he, me. Okay, who dropped the ball? You wouldn't need me if it... Alice! Oh, shit.
Yes.
Damn Warriors of Darkness did a number on her.
Is that...
Uh-huh.
Alize, Alphino's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness.
Okay, well, I definitely see why you wanted me here.
I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one.
Come on, Thancred, you should have been able to see Alice. She's not exactly subtle.
Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly.
Mm-hmm.
I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. 'Twas only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Oh, shit. So she's been poisoned. That's not good.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt.
Yeah, definitely remember that.
She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions.
Yeah, well, she did come back and play for Bahamut, so...
Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister.
Uh-huh.
To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
No. Don't think like that. Also, spoiler, obviously she can't die because she shows up in the Endwalker trailer.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled Chirurgeons.
I swear I'll never get that word right.
Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Wow. Give her the good treatment.
Alphino, is the Warrior of Light, is he with you? Don't go, there is something I must say.
Oh, damn it. Alice, take it easy. All right. Let's hear what she got to say. And then you rest, girl. That's an order.
The Warriors of Darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan.
Crap, of course they are. I mean, we did see the frickin' big guy with Elidibus, so...
They make for Zelfatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her.
Okay, but what's the point? Seriously, though.
You must stop them.
All right.
I shall inform the others at once.
Good. I guess I am headed to Zelfatol, whatever that is.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
And guess that leaves Alphino and me to deal with the problem of Garuda. Why Garuda again? Seriously. Surely they won't let her. Yes, I know. We must trust in Captain Whitecape and his Chirurgeons. I'm just gonna end up saying Chirurgeons again, I know it. Did they not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death? I am uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we turn our attention to a matter whose conclusions we have yet the power to influence? Oh no, we are definitely dealing with this. Shadows of the Fist. So, the Warriors of Darkness and the Asians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, that they might put her to the sword. Then, when we first encountered them in Lothas Nath, when they were confronting Ravana, gods, has this been their aim all along? What do you intend to do, Master Alphino? There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this. A primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alice risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Dekumon, will you accompany me to Zelfatol and help me stop the Ixal's ritual? What, you really think I'm gonna say no? Come on, man, you know me too well. Given that Ishgard shares a border with the Ixali homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the Beastman's intrusions into Querthan lands to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. You shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphino. The mountains of Zelfatol are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland, after all, and Ixal dirigibles are not to be underestimated. No, experience tells me the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wise to cross into Zelfatol by way of the mountain pass, east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for a contingent of the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure you safe passage through the mountains, and escort you thence to Zelfatol. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Ixal. We should be glad of their assistance, Lord Edmund. Edmund? Edmond. In the event Mistress Alice regains consciousness, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Yeah, the Fury's got nothing to do with this one. Then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies we require in Camp Dragonhead. Camp Dragonhead, wow, there's a place we haven't been in a while. There you are. I was looking all over for you, man. Have you everything you require then? Excellent. The entrance to the pass is north of Natalan and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it is normally guarded by a score of Ixal warriors, I have been informed that House Fortime knights have already dispatched them. That's handy. The enemy's gate lies open. We need but walk through. Well, I think I will fly through, but, you know, I get the hint. And here we are. Master Let's Play, Master Alphino. As you can see, the gate is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they are up to something, and don't want anyone interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Zelfatol and aid you as you see fit. Given the numbers we are like to encounter, a two-pronged approach may be best. While the knights and I feign a larger attack to draw the Ixal's attention, I suggest you and yours attempt to slip past the defenses and locate the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, you should only have to deal with some few patrols, but if they are not, you may be forced to do battle with the warriors of darkness. Well, I wouldn't mind a little butt whooping with the old warriors of darkness anyway. Zelfatol has been unlocked. Our next dungeon. Forced to flee the Black Shroud for fear of the elementals and their boundless wrath, the Ixal settled the windswept mountains of Zelfatol more than 550 years ago. Since that day, they have labored tirelessly to eke out an existence in these harsh and unforgiving lands, slowly but surely expanding their domain over the entire region. Yet, the Ixal have never forgotten that which was once denied them, so they seek divine intervention once more, to summon Garuda and beseech her strike down their enemies. In the shadow of the first mountain, the ritual nears completion, and only you and your comrades can hope to deliver the realm from destruction. I need item level 210, I am 260, so yeah, we should be easily capable of taking this thing on. Oh, dang. That's a cool looking palace. Long queues, gotta love them, but hey, I'm basically doing this on patch day, so what do I expect? I should be playing through the match story myself, but no, we're gonna do this first. All right, what are we looking at? An Astro, a Dancer, and a Black Mage. So we are gonna have lots of range and lots of AoEs to play with. Sounds good. Okay, first things first, as always, turn on the old, oh, hey, watch it with those. Yeah, there's, watch for falling rocks. This is one of those dungeons where rocks can fall on your head at a moment's notice if you're not careful. Ooh, I did not connect with that. I think I can actually get away with getting all of these guys. I'm just gonna have to pop some cooldowns here. And rotate this around so we're got everybody facing the right way that we want. Good, awesome. Now, it'd be really nice if somebody would, you know, yeah, those rock AoEs, those inflict vulnerability down. I'm sorry, they inflict defense down. So it would be really handy if someone were to say, drop one of them on the baddie's head. Unfortunately, I can't get that lucky. They don't often target the tank, unfortunately. One actually did target the tank this time around. Right? Or no, that was, there it was the rock. Man, that was a late hit. That takes care of that one. There we go. Oops! Somebody's aim needs a little work. You're never gonna catch me that way. Ooh, there's a lot of guys here. I need to kind of make sure I get everybody's attention before we move on with our day. Is that it? There's another big old rock. I mean, I'm not taking anywhere near as much damage as I could be. I can easily pull 3 packs. And they have so much AoE that they'll be able to handle it. As long as I make sure to keep my cooldowns rotating. All right, we have successfully, oh, that's Labored Leap. We're avoiding that as much as possible. I hate the big toads. That's one of the problems with dealing with them is they have that big old frickin' attack. Oh, hey, finally a rock for me. After everything is basically dead. I mean, sure, why not? There we go. Oh, man, we are flying through this dungeon. 3 minutes in, and we're already at the first boss. Nuzzle Hulock, aka knockoff Ixal machinist here. This fight is so silly. but it's fun. Anyway, the first thing we're gonna be looking for is him casting, I think it's Float or Boost or something along those lines. I'm keeping my eyes for it. And I'll shout out when I see it. There it is, Lift, that's what he's looking for. Once he casts this, he basically becomes invincible. And we get a couple ads to play with. Alright. And our goal in this is to keep these ads. We want to deal with the Stitchers first. The floating turret's the last thing we want to deal with, because it's going to cast Hot Blast as soon as once it dies. And when it does, you want to make sure you are under Nuzzle to knock him back down to the ground. Otherwise, the ads just keep respawning, and you can't hurt him. Speaking of not being able to hurt him, there's 2 air stones that just tethered to him and made him invincible. And they got the other one, awesome. And that's his entire mechanic repertoire, is him just alternating between Lift, Long Burst. Not sure what he just did there with that one. But he basically just alternates between Lift and the air stones until he's dead. Sad to say, not much to this guy. I don't even think he's gonna get to a second Lift at this rate. No, he's too more interested in casting Long Burst on our random DPS. See? Ah, he deflated. Anyway, we are looking at item level 225 gear in this place. Not bad, but definitely under what we're using. Oh, we must be inside the structure finally. Uh-oh. Hey, did one of them just run off ahead? Didn't he? Yeah, he did. Yep, there he goes. I see him running off and the drawbridge just went up. And that's the alarm. That is so the alarm. Uh-oh, I lost one. Oh, no! I am not letting that big old sneeze go. And unfortunately, I lost one of the ads for a few seconds, but they were able to handle it. Disappointed in myself, but more importantly, I just wanted to make sure this guy didn't get his giant sneeze in and cover most of the arena. And you might notice, but there's actually spikes along the edge. Don't stand in those. Siege Gobu. Ah, he's trying to sneeze again. But he didn't quite make it. This is a cool looking area though. More of you guys, huh? Oh, there's another one. I think we can't move on until we deal with this pack, actually, so we're just gonna keep them here. I've got a caster, unfortunately, which is irritating, trying to keep these guys grouped up to a certain extent. There we go. No? Guess not. Ah, nope, this is the one we needed to move them up to. I probably could have just pulled that pack over here. Probably should have. Ah, well. Such is what it is. Sad to say, there's no falling rocks to make these guys go down faster than they should. No, I do not want the treasure coffer. I want these guys. Joy of targeting on controller. Sometimes you gotta swing the camera around to get it to point at the thing you want. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I much prefer, oh hey, I'll take a bone key. I much prefer playing on controller than I do mouse and keyboard on this game. Here we are. And the treasure coffer in this area are freaking urns. It's kind of cute. Alright, everybody on board. I just realized everybody in this thing has a freaking newbie leaf. Not a good sign, but I guess it's the reason why I was able to even get a group. Figure everyone else is doing all the new stuff that dropped today. Bums. I can't do the new stuff right now. I'm back playing the old stuff. Oh dear, 2 siege gobus. This is gonna end badly. Nope. Fudge. Ah, there's interject, son of a bitch. I had to look and find it. I don't remember where interject is on this setup yet. It's embarrassing. Okay, we're gonna make sure you guys are both pointed like this. That's much closer to where I want you. Oh. Nope. Oh. I don't think I got it all. Oh, I did actually get it off, but I'm pretty sure he got his skill off first. Should have just stunned him again. Oh my. That's a big, I don't know, is that a hammer or a fan, man? What do we call this? Anyway, Totally Sealok. And I am butchering these poor Ixal names. Like, utterly butchering them. Anyway, this guy's actually a bit of a challenge if you're not paying attention. Why? Because he likes to knock everybody flying. And there it is. This is the skill you want to watch out for. Arm's lengthening this is probably a good idea. Oh, you can't arm's length it! I actually can't arm's length that. Wow. That's disappointing. I thought for sure I could arm length that. But no, he sent me flying regardless. No, it triggered. He's also dropping giant tornadoes on the field, which makes dealing with things. Swift Feather here means his next cast is gonna be super fast. So I'm basically gonna have to eat it, yeah. Fortunately for him, we are still tearing him apart. More tornadoes everywhere. He's gonna cast on high again. So let's just do what the game wants you to do and get knocked into the thing as he spawns another tornado. I'm so glad you guys are all ranged, because this would be a pain in the ass positioning wise otherwise. Oh good, so the tornadoes are finally starting to fade. And he's just spawning more of them. There we go, and done. Whew. Probably one of the more annoying bosses we've actually seen. At level, that guy is actually a bit of a terror. But right now, with us in 260 gear, it's not enough of a threat, my friend. Not enough. I cannot wait to catch up to my main character and actually play things at level as they were intended. That's gonna be a while though. I gotta get through 2 more expansions. All right. Anyway, you might have noticed this war balloon over here has kind of floated by. This thing goes first because it's a mook spawner. Guys, the war balloon goes first. Oh dear. Nope. Son of a bitch. All right. Well, if you don't take the war balloon out fast enough, it actually floats off to that little side platform and reloads on minions. And we have to wait here for it to come back because people didn't know to focus the war balloons. I mean, I did say they all had newbie leaves, so I'm not that surprised. There we go. Oi! Now I lost him. Anyway, when these guys all go down, they'll give you an air stone, which basically is the key to the next area. What you do is you stick it in the old Tailwind relic here and get a little, basically an Ixal zip line. Do I have loot to roll on? I do have loot to roll on. Alright, more war balloons. The one on the left actually shows up first, so this is the one you want to focus on. And I will mark this so they know. At least I hope they would know. Come on, guys, wreck this thing. Thank you. All right, and at this point, the other war balloon has just spawned in along with all the guys. Oh, I missed one. Well, that's what Provoke is for. And that war balloon's gonna go and reload. It's very, very difficult to get both war balloons on the first try in this. It takes a very coordinated group and a really good DPS. Or at the very least, just the willingness to completely ignore all the minions. Which you could do. You could just full on ignore all the minions. As for me, however, I am going to not ignore the minions. I will take them all with me. They would seem to have gotten that before any of the big ones spawned. And another airstone is ours. Almost to the end. Yeah, you can see it up there. That big platform over there. That one right there, actually. That's our finale. So just one more platform with a little gatekeeper mini boss to go. Mini boss with his, oh, that's a bad camera angle there. I just want to make sure I have both of these guys pretty well secure on the aggro table. No, you don't get to cast Tornado, dude. Seriously. Anything with a long-ass cast like that, I'm not letting you get it off. That one you can have. I don't mind you having that one. That one was pretty minor. And his little birdie here will fall to everything we throw at it very quickly. All right. This is our first official hearing of the new boss theme. And I gotta tell you, I love this boss theme. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. The original Heavensward boss theme was pretty good, but this thing is leagues better. All right, let's grab this guy, and we're gonna kind of want to put him over here. In turn, so I can keep an eye on the rest of the team, just in case. All right, Ixal Arrow 3 is his room wide, if memory serves. Yep. That's just spread out as his little birds come and dive bomb our asses. And he's got a big old line shot. Oh, and a split damage marker. Come on, guys. Woo. That didn't do near as much as I thought it would. All right, here we go. He's actually gonna try and summon Garuda for this fight. Oh, he actually did succeed in summoning Garuda. Oh shoot, yeah, that's multiple AoEs going off at the same time here. Yeah, we had a big donut, we had Garuda, and we had the split up markers. So definitely trying to keep us on our toes here. He's just hit the halfway point. God, I love the song. That's a split marker. Oof. Yeah, you could probably have survived that solo. I mean, I'm still gonna run over there and at least split it with you somewhat. You guys just don't have the defense of a tank, and I would not expect you to have the defense of a tank. Oh, here we go, summoning Garuda again. The only safe area is a small donut. Ah, she was doing Wickedy Wheel. Ah, and here comes Aerial Blast. Wow. Oh, poor Garuda, you are just so power crept right now. That was about a level 50 Garuda blast, but it's nothing. It's nothing to us level 60 characters. Sorry, dude, you're done. There will be no Garuda summoning today. At least no more of it. Poof. Damn weird ass birds. And that's it. That wasn't too bad.
Thank the gods. What happened?
Oh, not much. He tried to summon Garuda, we beat her ass. He tried to summon Garuda again, we beat her ass some more. You know, just a normal day.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught.
Mm-hmm.
But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Good.
Well, well. What do we have here? You'd better not have killed the Primal without us.
Dude, you're late. They didn't even get to summon her. Not properly, at least. Shit. And here they are to mess up my day once again. Excuse me. Weren't there 5 of you last time? Seems you've picked up an extra person somewhere along the way.
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Just what is your game? Leading us a long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
No. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned.
Mm-hmm.
We arrived at the appointed hour. 'Twas they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Mm-hmm.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there.
Ugh, God, you have to be so disgusting. I like you. You look cool, but oh, you have to be such a sassy little thing.
Know that I will happily make it quicker for you, if you just stand still.
Jesus. Oh shit, here we go again.
Enough, Jarumal. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we?
Mm. Still not quite sure who your 6th is, though I do have a guess.
You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Ascians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here.
Holy cow, dude, your axe seriously needs a cleaning. There's way too much blood on that thing.
You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Uh-huh, yeah, we've heard it.
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light.
Oh. You guys are from the first.
But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match.
And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
Great. Yeah, see, in this world, light and darkness, let's just say, light does not mean good and dark does not mean evil. We have seen what happened in the Void when darkness went completely haywire and flooded the place, turned it into basically the Nether Realm, Jesus. So, these poor sods dealing with a flood of light, well, their realm is also being turned into a hellscape, just a hellscape of a completely different sort. And I promise you, we will see it in the future.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
No, I don't expect you to believe it yet, but you will in time.
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void.
Aha! Yep, we heard this story, although technically out of order. You are supposed to hear this part before we hear the part from Zervan.
Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source. For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
So you're trying to force another calamity?
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
Damn. I almost don't want to fight you guys now after that little sob story. Whoa there! Wow, he really just used that ability as a smoke screen.
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, be gone. You have no friends here.
Really, Alphino, you haven't figured out who's behind the mask. Alright. I'm sure we'll figure out who it is later. Though at this point, yeah, you might actually have a hard time if you don't know. Well, that was moderate levels of entertainment. Great. So, the Warriors of Darkness are basically the Warriors of Light from another world. Their world is being overly consumed by light, and in order to keep it from becoming another void, the Ascians are like, we need a calamity now to force a rejoining of the worlds. Yeah, I'm not fond of this. All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Do you think it could be true that to save their world, they must bring ruin to ours? No, it matters not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever their reasons, they must be stopped. The sacrifice, the loss, it ends here. Sounds good to me. Oh, but I think that is gonna have to do it for now. I know I only got 2 quests in, but dungeons always take longer than I expect them to. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean adventures. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.